Hola, ¿cómo está? Namaskaram. My name is Shachin. Welcome to my world. So, guys, it's been a while since I posted my last video, and I'm so happy to be back. So, in this video, I'm talking about the pathway which I choose to come to Australia and how I got my permanent residency in Australia. So, before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Shajin Jabba. I'm basically from India, from Kerala, but I'm living in Australia for more than 10 years now. So, let's get started. Hola, ¿cómo está? Namaskaram. My name is Shajin. Welcome to my world. So it's all started back when I finished my bachelor's in business admin back home, and I'm looking to come to a country which able to help me to have a better life and also able to help my family. So I was going through different research places and trying to find a better which country helped me to get a good job and get PR. So I met some of my good friends who were already doing their processing to Australia, and I talked to them and I came to know that like Australia is the best place to come at that time, and it seems like it was so easy to get PR at that time. So I went to the same agency which they came to Australia, and I talked to the agency, and the agency recommended me to take masters in international business because I'm coming from bachelor's of business administration background. So one of the main thing why I choose masters of international business is like because the processing won't be much hard because I'm applying for a course in overseas which is similar to the same background, so there is less chance to get rejected. So I started my paperwork. I got my LTS score of 6.5, which I required to apply for overseas education, so which I got that, and I done the processing for my educational loan, and within few months time I got my educational loan and I got my visa to come to Australia. So after a few weeks in Australia, I came to realize that you need at least 2 years course which is under SOL list to qualify for applying for PR. So for me, PR is really important. I don't want to come and study and just go back home. So I changed my course from Masters of International Business to Masters in Information Technology, which, to be honest, I don't have a clue about, but my friends are studying the same thing in the same university, so I thought, why not? As long as I can clear my subjects and finish my course, then I think 70% of the hard struggles to getting my PR is overcome. So 2 years passed by, I finished my course. Once I finished my course, the rule changed. So when I came to study, the rule was 120 point system. That means your age, number of years of study, the masters you study, and your LTS score. All together, you need 120 points. So when it changed to 60 point system, the main changes was from 6.5 LTS score, you need to get 7 band, which was bit tough to get. So I finished my course and I was doing my process and I went to temporary residency. So when you finish your course, for the second step is like you automatically go to your temporary residency. You will apply for temporary residency, which is nothing but you will get 18 months of further stay. For that, you need to get an LT score of 6.5 and you need your master's course completion certificate. So if you got both of that, you apply and you will granted a visa of temporary residency, which is I was in temporary residency subclass A, which means I can work unlimited like an Australian. So I was working full time at that time and I was doing the paperwork for my permanent residency. So for my permanent residency, all I need to get is, apart from all the documents I collected, I need to get 7 band each. So which is really hard, but oh God grace, I got that. And I applied in the new rule, which is expression of interest. So guys, expression of interest is nothing but when you have enough points, there is a minimum base points for that. The minimum at that time was 60 points. So if you collect that 60 points through your number of years of study, your, the masters you studied, your age, and your LTS score. So if you collect all this and calculate all this, and if you have 60 points, you can lodge your file for expression of interest. So once you lodge, if you have enough points, the immigration will send you an invitation stating that okay, you are eligible to apply for your PR. So pretty much once you got an invitation, that means like 90% of your uh, dream of getting a permanent residency is possible. So I got my case officer after that. Once the case officer came, he checked every documents and he was pretty much satisfied, and he asked me to take my medicals. So once the case officer is asking you to get your medicals, that means pretty much you got your PR. You just have to clear the medicals. So once you go and take your medicals, the result of the medicals will go straight to the immigration, and within few weeks time I got my PR. So guys, for me, 20 percentage is the hardship I suffered to get my PR, but the 80 percentage was the struggle, was the student life. So that's my story of how I got my permanent residency. So but the challenges I faced, if you're asking me, the challenges was maintaining a balance between my studies and the work, because we are coming to a country not to just to study, we are coming here to study at the same time to make get a part-time job which is able to help us to do survive in this Australia. So that was the hardest thing, because we need to save, we need to pay bills, we need to pay for transportation. At the same time, we need to save some money to pay our fees. So maintaining a balance between both was challenging, but if you can maintain that, man, PR is easy. And for me, the second part is like what the main challenge was like on my student life is to get a good part-time job, because the time I was coming was 2009, and it was recession time. So on the first couple of weeks, I was getting some casual jobs like tree lopping, drinks delivery, and casual convenience store jobs, which is all cash in hand, and I it can't even able to survive for the next week for me. So finding a better part-time job was the hardest part for me. But initially, like I said, when you meet new people, when you talk to more of your college friends, and a lot of them will be getting different part-time jobs, so gather information and start applying, and initially within couple of weeks or months you will get a better part-time job. So all I have to tell you guys is like, if anybody is coming to plan to come to Australia, my suggestions or my recommendation is like, come with an open mind, ready to face any challenges, and ready to adapt to the situations. Because for me, rules is not important. I don't, now you guys gonna think like why I'm not talking about much rules in this video, because for me rules is not important, because my mentality is like, no matter what rules they're gonna put forward and change the rules, I'm gonna get my PR. So when I came to Australia, like I said, the rule was different on my student visa. So when I completed my course, the rule changed. So I had to adapt and go to the new rules to get my PR. So I'm not much aware about PR rules, and it's constantly change every year. But in case if you want to know about the rules, new rules, and which are the current courses you can get to come to Australia and to get PR, and what are the chances of getting PR, uh, what are the types of courses you can take, and what are the types of PR jobs you can get, everything. If you want me to talk about, comment below, I'll put a new video regarding that. So guys, if you like this video, please share, subscribe, and wait for the new video. There are a lot of new interesting things about Australia, and not a lot of new informative videos are coming on your way. So stay tuned. Peace. Bye.